There's so many reasons that fires start in communities. High-risk methods of cooking and heating and lighting. Homes are so closely built together, made of incredibly flammable material, and it's just fundamentally an unsafe reality where fires are bound to spread really rapidly. And that's really where the source of the challenge lies.
Iwai, it's a small township with a lot of passages around, and most of the houses are built on top of each other. I do have a lot of experience of a fire and how sad it is to lose your home, to have nothing. At my home, we used to have a shop and a small shipping where my parents started their own business. Those got destroyed because of the fire in 2017. I had a baby on that time. My boy was 1 year. We were grabbing kids, we were running. Some people didn't have money to rebuild their homes. There were a lot of us that were affected by fire at that time. It was very traumatizing.
Bosh, how's it been?
Oh, exercising.
Yeah, exercising. Well, that's life in Iowa as well. Lumkani is a social enterprise that exists to build resilience in low-income communities. And what we do is we provide people technology through our fire detection system that gives everybody early warning to a fire before it spreads so that it can be stopped. And then on the other side, we give people access to insurance so that they have the money to rebuild in the event that a fire does happen.
So, okay, guys, I decided to see as in Antikin. I say, Kasezukolobomu, emayiche, so say approach it because emayiche was one bakona, Abaga like Lakaklimulumgan, so in Kalago, Talepa, emayiche, say approach a bandbakon, Simon Basso Amajana. Let's hope by immediate and plans them are fruitful. So let's go, guys.
Mama.
When we explain to the people around the community, this is a fire detector that alerts you. It works 60-meter radius from your home, and it will alert you when there's big fire. It alerts you, it rings from your phone, from the houses. We hear a beep that says beep, 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 so everyone comes out.
Uncle. Yeah,
What is this?
Yes.
Yaphila.
Khona inkosi njani?
Yaphila nami. Ndizojonga alarm yakho isasebenza kahle na.
I'm the one of the client of Lumkani. Lumkani helped me too much when my house burnt down. I didn't hear that it is a fire behind my house. I just heard that, that's right. And then when I wake up, what's happening? And I realized this tells me that it is a fire. When I go out, there's a flame, big flame. So I sent the photo to Lumkani Insurance, and after that they paid me off. Give me peace of mind because after Lumkani paid me, I afford to buy a container and then you can start fresh.
Each and everyone in Iowa, after that big fire, they were willing to insure their shacks. When you get affected by a fire, it takes years to rebuild everything. Most people out there in the brick houses, they do insure their houses. But even you, from the informal settlement, everything in your house, you can protect it with Lumkani.
We thought it was really important to be hiring locally within communities. And specifically, we actually only hire women. One, we always saw from the start when we first launched that women were really good agents. At the same time, we know that women are most affected by fires. When a fire happens, they're generally left responsible for the elderly and for children, and they find it hard to get access to informal financing to rebuild. And because of that, we found that it was really important for us to make sure that women had access to cover. And by having women be our agents, that really solved that challenge. And we've proven that with having 70% of our customer base today being women. It's impossible to imagine what it is to lose everything you own in a moment and to be left with literally nothing but, the clothes on your back. We realized The speed with which we can pay out a claim is one of the most critical things. And Hollard were the most incredible committed partner who from day one were very clear that the ability to protect yourself against shocks and risks in life is something that nobody should be excluded from. So you were asking about the latest impact data. Over the last 3 years, we've got 145 million rands worth of estimated informal property that's been saved from fires through the fire detection system. We are currently sitting at 20 million rand of claims paid out to informal homeowners to get them back on their feet after fire events. And at the moment, we're on 480 million rands worth of informal property insured against financial loss.
In Hollard, we really want to have more products available in the space for the low-income market, which is very much underserved when it comes to insurance. So when we were approached by Lumkani, it was something that spoke to our passion to really try and help protect the people who actually need it the most.
We started Lumkani with technology, and ultimately we were always here to see the impact. We wanted to see it reach millions of people and to transform the realities, building a safer place for people to live in. And those are the powerful stories we want to create more of.
My name is Paul Dangerfield. I'm the head of Hollard Trucking. A lot of what we do is connected to our monitoring bureau, where we monitor trucks. There is a lot of brilliant technology in South Africa. Most trucks in this country have a telematics device, and that raw data is fed to our bureau. With all the congestion and the amount of vehicles on the roads and trucks these days, fatigue management and distraction management is critical. So the more fleet operators that spend the extra investment into camera technology, the better.
I oversee the whole operation of the Bureau, the live monitoring side as well as the reporting side. If we see that there's a battery disconnect, or if a driver is in a high-risk situation and they press a panic, for example, we're able to make a call to those fleet operators and highlight them of the risk that we're picking up. We need to understand that as much as we're ensuring the vehicle, the trucks, driver safety and well-being is at the heart of what we do in the Bureau.
So this is our tracking. It shows us all our vehicles on the screen.
You can see the drivers.
Yes. Got the driver names there, the green that the vehicle is moving.
How do you monitor rest periods when the drivers are in trip?
So the drivers know that they can't drive longer than 3 hours. And there are rest stops at every location. So these are communicated before.
As yourself with the environment. At Drift Tankers, we've got a journey plan. We tell you about your journey, your rest stops, approved rest stops, which are safe. So they help us a lot. Otherwise, you will have to stop anyway and then get hijacked. So we leave them in a good state so that you can also...
It's through having those interactions with the drivers that you get to understand that it's not as easy as saying, here's a truck, go deliver from point A to point B. I mean, they're mostly away from home for weeks on end. Basically, when you get into the truck, you need to be happy that everything is done.
And I'm also
and you're also feeling safe and good
yes,
to go.
Because my truck, I check it, everything is perfect. That camera, it covers you. When there's something, there's a protest on the road, you press your drive cam, they see that you're in a risky area, they give you an alternative route. It safeguards you on what to do and not what to do. So it's for my own safety. Don't injure yourself.
Yes.
3 points. 3 points.
1,
3 points stand.
2, 3.
Yes, there you go. It's nice to go out.
How does technology change behavior? Well, when somebody knows they are being rewarded for great driving, and it is based on the tech in the truck, it's not emotional, it's not manipulated in any way, it is factual. It makes a massive impact. In my experience, like the most powerful thing in a vehicle on a road.
So this truck got features like when there's a person next to the truck, it can tell me with a beep. And then when I go over the line without indicating, it can also alert me.
Highway Heroes is a competition to recognize and reward the best truck drivers in South Africa. And our stats have shown over the years that there's an absolute improvement in driver behavior because the telematics data tells us that. So the more participation, the better.
We pride ourselves with being the custodians of road safety through the Highway Heroes competition. Our scoring looks at speeding, harsh driving, harsh cornering, and also the rest periods that they take within trips, so your excessive driving daytime and nighttime. So Phineas was a 2023 winner. He did very well. I think he scored close to 10 out of 10. It's really created a positive change over the years.
We want to be part of the credible mouthpiece for truck drivers to say to the rest of the public, they are getting everything that we need to its destination. It's extremely important to South Africa. They are amazing people that do amazing jobs.
It feels very good to be an example and lead the ways. Even the young people out there at home, they see it's possible. I know this person. And now they're asking me, how can you do it? We also want to be like you.